Hey guys, welcome to Unlimited Health. Let's check out this video called, it's a oversimplified video, okay? And it's been a while since I reacted to an oversimplified video. I meant to finish all the videos from this channel. There's like few left, but I will definitely finish them. But yes, and today I'm gonna be reacting to an oversimplified video. All right, so yesterday was like the weekend, so I didn't upload any videos, but from now till the end of the week, I'm gonna be uploading every day. Okay, so today we're gonna take a look at this a weird and special video. Okay, it's called Henry the Eighth or Henry VIII. I'm assuming he's a king. Honestly, like a long time ago, like I think like 3 to 4 months ago, I reacted to a video based on this king called Henry VIII, and it actually fucking blew my mind. Okay, he's a very interesting person. Okay, like honestly, he has from what I remember from the video that I've seen or reacted to, what I remember is that Henry VIII had multiple wives, and he used to eat a lot, and he died really young or early, like in his 40s or something, which is crazy. Okay, that's all I remember about Henry VIII. Probably what this video is all about, but the video is like 26 minutes long, so it might be even something else, even deeper. Probably is, because it's oversimplified. Okay, so let's not waste more time. Let's get into this video. Henry VIII by Oversimplified. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend, or if you're enjoying your weekend right now, continue to enjoy. But let's get into this video. And if you see this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, okay? And subscribe to my main channel as well if you can. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And also grab all the popcorn, grab a couch, grab your soft drinks. Let's find out what Henry VIII even is. Like, let's find out deep info about him, okay? Because I would like to know. Okay, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This thing is gonna be very long video. Okay, 26-minute long original video, and this reaction is gonna be like 35 minutes long, so get ready. Okay, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, let's see what Henry VIII is even about. Let's see. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go, man.
This video was made possible by Honey.
Honey.
Keep watching to find out how you can save money when you
Honey,
shop online. Also, the reviews are in. That's some nice merch. Get your brand new character pin, limited time face mask,
Okay.
and more. Link down below.
Face masks.
Blah.
Okay.
Sigmund,
Whoa.
I don't have much longer.
Sigmund?
Tell me, was I a good king? You were okay.
Okay.
Will I be remembered as the great warrior king who invaded France, revolutionized English healthcare,
Really? He did all that?
and developed great parklands? Probably not. Because of the wife killings.
What? Wife killings? I didn't know about this. What's going on, man? What's going on? Is he like brutal? I thought it was like happy-go-lucky, eat a lot, have multiple wives, and I don't know, go somewhere, enjoy, and die early. But no, wife killings? I didn't know about this. Is this true? I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's just watch it, okay? What the fuck? Oh,
Sigmund,
he definitely likes to eat.
how did I touch you? I still remember the good old days when I was a boy with a heart full of fire.
Oh.
And Mummy would teach me.
Oh.
Okay, Henry, this is a horse. Can you say horse?
So wait, this is not consistent with other oversimplified videos. They just jump right into narrating everything that happens on screen. But this is like a movie. I don't know. I like it though. I like movies, so I like it. Okay, let's watch it.
Divorce. What?
What the fuck?
No. Okay.
So he had a massive problem of women in his life, I guess. Multiple wives, many divorces. I don't know, man. It's okay. Let's watch. Let's
try
not
this.
waste more time. Okay.
Can you say loaf of bread?
Loaf of bread.
Loaf with her head. No, Henry,
Oh!
that's wrong. You know what?
Whoa!
Okay.
A fucking child killer. This dude has a bright future in all the wrong ways.
Can you
Fuck
say
this.
soap? Yes, that's
What?
I'm the supreme head of the church. Screw the Pope. You know what?
Whoa.
You're my son and I love you. But you're freaking weird, man.
Yes. What the fuck? Henry VIII. Oh god, this is gonna be a special video. My god, man. Fuck. Let's watch it. Jeez.
The year is 1491. England has just come out of 3 decades of civil war, in which a bunch of Henrys, Edwards, and one Richard had a little ding-dong over which royal house should rule the realm. Finally, a Henry won, Henry VII, and he had a son.
Oh.
My royal lineage is full of Henrys. A fine name, a vigorous name, a tenacious name, a muscular name. How about Arthur? And so Arthur, Prince of Wales and next in line to the throne, was born. 5 years later, Prince Henry was
Arthur.
born, but nobody cares about him.
Prince Henry? Wait, what? So there's... Nobody cares about him? What do you mean?
He's
What?
not the heir, just a spare. The king wanted
What?
to make an alliance with Spain, so one day he said to his son Arthur, "Hey, baby, you see that lady baby? That's gonna be your wife." But father, I'm not even 3 years old yet. Listen, there's something you have to understand. You're my son. But more than that, you're a political bargaining tool.
Okay. Oh.
You love
I don't
me,
know
right?
about that.
I love you as a political bargaining tool.
God
Yay.
damn it, what the fuck?
Who the heck are you? I've written you a poem. Listen here, tiny
Oh,
man.
oh man, the son loves his dad. Oh man, why? Why is the father hating on his son?
And can't you see that I'm busy? But I'm your son. I have another son? As Arthur was in another...
Wait, he didn't know that he had another son? Are you telling me Henry VII slept with shitload of women? What's going on here? What the fuck?
their palace, being prepped to become king.
Can I go play Fortnite?
Henry lived with
Okay.
his mother and 2 sisters at Eltham, where
Huh.
he was being trained for a church career. And not just that, Henry learnt languages. He
So this is the Henry that's gonna become Henry VIII? I thought it was that dude, the bargaining tool son. I thought that was... I don't know, man.
played
We'll see.
sports. He learnt the recorder. What a nerd. Am I right? Wrong. Henry was the coolest kid around. So I
Really?
told my Latin teacher he could kissius my buddius. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Great
God damn it.
scholars and theologians from across Europe came to meet and teach the young Prince Henry, who by all accounts was a very enlightened, bright, and charming young boy. Everybody loved Henry. And out
Wow.
of everything Henry was taught, more than anything, he came to adore and respect theology and Catholicism. One of Henry's tutors was English poet laureate John Skelton, who wrote a textbook for Henry that we still have today. In it, he wrote a number of important lessons for the young prince, such as, do not be mean,
Do not be
loathe
mean.
gluttony, and do not violate widows. Important.
Do not be mean, loathe gluttony, do not violate widows. Oh no. So he's gonna become everything against, like, everything against all them 3 rules. Holy shit.
Important lessons for any 9-year-old boy.
Oh,
Around this time,
fuck.
Henry's older brother Arthur, now 15 years old, was married to Catherine of Aragon.
15 years old? That quick? That's fucked up. That's child marriage. I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't
Sealing
know.
the union between England and Spain.
Oh.
And
But she... Oh, wait. What? He died? Why?
oh, my alliance with Spain, my poor alliance with Spain.
Oh,
and your son,
no.
sire? Oh, yes, of course, my son. But mostly my alliance with...
Oh, he didn't give a fuck about his son, did he? What kind of fucking, selfish ass people are having kids? Like, really? And also, like, how did they become, like, kings and shit? It's crazy, bro. That's fucked up.
Spain. Hey, Pop, who the heck are you? Oh, yeah.
Oh, now I can use you now. Fuck this. Really?
And just like that, an unprepared
A fucking spare. Literally a fucking spare, man.
Prince Henry was now the new heir to the throne. And how about that alliance with Spain? Well, the solution was simple. Hey, boy, see that
God
full-grown
damn
woman
it.
over there? That's gonna be your wife.
Huh.
What, my brother's widow? Yes.
No!
Freaking weirdo, man.
That's fucked up, dude. Really, like, come on, your brother's widow. Like, this is some fucking infidelity shit. Fuck this. This is nasty. Come on.
In the Bible, there's a verse that says marrying your brother's widow, that's a big no-no. So the king needed to convince the Pope and get his special
Oh
permission.
my
Hey,
God!
can I please have my son marry his brother's widow? Sure, why not? And so it was. Henry's life was turned on its head as he was moved to the royal court, next in line to the throne. But tragedy struck when just a few months later, his mother, with whom he was very close, suddenly died in childbirth.
Oh no, that is even worse. So bad. Come on.
Loss of his mother almost certainly had a big effect on the young boy.
Oh man, I feel for him, dude. Like really, I really feel for this guy. Come on. Like
in his older years, King Henry VII went on a bit of a paranoid trip. As was normal for a king at the time, Henry VII had to quell a number of rebellions, and as he aged, he became ever more suspicious of the nobility around him. To keep them in check, he began levying huge, ruinous fines, left, right, and center. Dukes, bishops, barons, even his own mother. No one was safe from his tyranny, and the nobility of England began to suffer. So when Henry VII finally got sick and died just after Christmas 1508, there was a lot of celebration.
Oh, fuck. Why would you do that in your old age and ruin your reputation, man? Fuck this. And now look, they're all celebrating. What the fuck, dude?
Not only because the tyrannical Henry VII was gone, but because his replacement was the ever-popular, charming, and handsome 18-year-old King Henry VIII. Henry married Catherine of Aragon in June 1509. You may be wondering, if it's so weird to marry your brother's widow, and since he's now king, couldn't Henry just decide not to? Well, yes, he could, but by now, Henry wanted to.
What kind of person is he? Like, really? Like, come on, man. You thought your dad was weirdo, and now you're gonna be a weirdo. Come on.
The thing about Henry that was unlike many kings of the time was he married for love, and he had grown quite fond of Catherine. Very fond. Historians say their marriage was unusually good, and so he was coronated king. And
what about the fucking Henry? The dude before, the Arthur. What happened to? Like the fucking widow doesn't give a fuck about him now that he's dead? What's going on, man? That's some fucked up shit. Come on.
What a king. Compared to his tyrannical father, he was an absolute joy. Having the blood of two royal houses, he was widely supported. He was really, really ridiculously good looking, and those famous calves could achieve world peace. Hey, Henry, now that you're king, you know what that means. Costume party! Henry pranced around the palace playing dress-up with his friends. He wrote plays. He sang songs. He danced. A true Renaissance man, very different from the gluttonous wife killer we think of today. In his early reign, people from near and far would come to ask favors of the generous king. Hey man, could I gain ownership of some land near Upton Snodsbury? Sure thing, pal. Hey, could I be an earl or a baron or a...
It's almost like he's a people man, you know? Like a people person. Like he loves spending time around people, talking to people, and celebrating with them, you know? That's a very good... If a person like that becomes a king, he knows a lot, and he can be a very good guy, which is great. Apparently, that's not how it went as he aged. Fuck this.
Viscount or something.
This is ridiculous.
Could I get just a really cool pig that has freaking metal wings and 8 legs and
dude, you're in front of Henry VIII, man. You have a chance to get something really big. This dude is very generous, and you're asking for some fucking pig? What's going on?
Shoots flipping lasers, and it can grow more pigs out of it for extra pigs. Say no more. Hey. Guys, I was just checking up on the financial report, and what the hell? We can't afford this. Henry's council that he inherited from his father weren't happy with all the money he was just throwing around, and they worked hard to curb the king.
That's stupid. If it costs come on, that's money. No, that's not good. Did you not think about this before? What the fuck?
Spending. Since they controlled the royal seals needed to get stuff done, at first they were largely able to control the young king. And for Henry, the most infuriating things of all was they wouldn't let him joust with his friends because it was too dangerous, nor would they let him do the thing he wanted most, to go on a great, glorious, and expensive conquest against England's historic enemy, France.
That's fucked up. I don't think that shit is too big. I don't think you should be waging wars, man. Really.
Please, guys, I'll keep it cheap. How? I'm glad you asked. I've got a promo code for the financial burden of war. Yes. Honey is the free browser extension that automatically finds promo codes when you shop online. Imagine you're on one of your favorite
these
websites.
Promos, dude?
Not that one. And you want to reinvent yourself with some fresh new threads. Oh, hi, little dancing man. Got any sick promo codes for me? You do? Nice. You just saved $40 on your online shop. You rock star. Honey supports over 30,000 online stores and has already helped Oversimplified viewers save over $87,000.
Okay.
That's a lot of moolah.
I'll
Not
never
having
gonna buy
Honey is
this.
literally
Whatever
saying no
this
to
is.
free money like a
I'll
crazy
never be
person.
able to buy it.
It's free.
Okay.
Finds coupons with one click, and it's now part of the Venmo and PayPal family.
Alright.
So you know it's legit. Get Honey for free at
wanna skip, but-
joinhoney.com/oversimplified.
Hold on.
joinhoney.com/oversimplified.
Alright, done.
And you'll
Finish.
also be supporting my channel. So thank
I
you.
don't give a fuck about honey.
Where were we?
I'm sorry,
Oh, yeah.
but I can't.
Sexy calves, excessive spending, and war with France.
War with
Henry
France.
wanted glory. He
Glory.
wanted to go down in history. If he didn't go to war in France, was he even the king of England? Man, I want to go to war so bad, but the council won't let me. Hey, maybe I can help with that. Whoa, it's Cardinal Wolsey, one of my best friends despite being an old-ass man. Cardinal Wolsey
Really?
knew that if he helped King Henry, there'd likely be something in it for him.
Oh, personal power. Like, if you're a king, don't trust anybody, man. These people will take advantage of you. Even if everybody's gonna like smile and be very happy with you, but they all want to take advantage of your power. Like, really. Like,
So what was his great, intricate plan to curb the council's power? You're the king, dum-dum. You can do whatever you want. What? Wolsey began writing bills that simply didn't require the seals, and thus Henry was back on top. For his efforts, Wolsey began to climb the ranks, and he became something of a yes man for King Henry, encouraging Henry to frolic and play while Wolsey took care of business.
You don't think that's some dangerous shit, Henry the Eighth? Like, come on, dude.
Hey,
What?
kid, you want to go on an adventure? Do I ever? The Pope was at war with France, and he needed some help. He offered the young, impressionable King Henry 100 Parmesan cheeses, some wine, and a golden rose if he came to the Pope's aid, and Henry was all in. At this point in his life, he still respected the church and loved the Pope. And here was the chance for war he had been waiting for. He still didn't have an heir, a fairly big problem for a monarch at the time. But right now, the only kind of smashing he was interested in was smashing French guys in the face. And so off he went. The English already held the French city of Calais. From there, Henry made a glorious victory at the Battle of the Spurs. The French cities of Terouanne and Tournai. Word of his victory spread. This was it. Here was the glory he had been waiting for. Back home, his beautiful wife also led armies to victory in Scotland. And
dude!
She was pregnant. Soon, Henry would have an heir.
She's a badass. What the She's a badass, dude.
All of Henry's wildest dreams were coming true. Oh, he ran out of money. As the French prepared to invade Italy, all Henry could do was go home. Well, at least now I have an heir to cheer me up.
So he didn't have any money, so he couldn't continue? He couldn't even begin? What the fuck?
Bring me my son. Henry, this is Mary. Mary? That's a funny name for a boy. Henry, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
This was Catherine's 5th pregnancy that had not resulted in a male heir.
That's a problem with when you're a king, you wanna like pass on your legacy to a new king, right? And then we all know this, and it's a problem when you can't get a boy going. And how many times are you gonna get your wife pregnant? Like, how many times, dude? This is gonna be so crazy. I guess this is why he killed many women? What's going on, man? This is going really bad.
Happy Henry wasn't so happy anymore. You still haven't given me a male heir. Well, how do you know it's my problem? Maybe it's your problem, Henry. It couldn't be my problem because I've been boinking half your maidstaff and one of them gave me a boy,
Whoa!
Yeah, you know what? Maybe...
Is that true? You used to fuck other maids? What's going on? This dude is a fucking asshole. I don't like him. He's too distracted. I feel like he doesn't think like a king or has no authority, and he's like all over the place. That's what I get from whatever he's doing. Okay,
it's my problem. I'll look into that. Cardinal Wolsey, now Henry's Lord Chancellor, knew his job depended on keeping Henry happy, and so he said, well, if you can't be the great warrior, then how about the great peacemaker? Not as cool, but okay. And so the Field of the Cloth of Gold, a glamorous peace summit between England and France, was held. The King of France, Francis I, was essentially the French version of King Henry, and the whole thing was basically one giant codpiece measuring contest. The two sides did agree to a peace treaty. However, it didn't last long. You see,
Why?
there was a third major player in European politics at the time, an exquisite specimen of royal inbreeding, an heir to a huge inheritance, and a chin that could hit a home run. Holy Roman Emperor Charles V. He was Henry's wife's nephew. Henry had helped him out in the past to put down a Spanish rebellion, and now the two wanted to make an alliance, and so a marriage was arranged.
Okay.
Mary, I'd like to introduce you to your 22-year-old fully grown adult cousin. And now, your future husband. Ew, he looks inbred. Mary!
What the fuck?
We're all inbred. With their new wives, Charles and Henry agreed to team up.
Of course, back then it was all in the family. Alright?
And relaunch a campaign against France. In 1522, the English landed and stormed as far south as Agincourt, but Charles didn't commit significant forces. Whoops, sorry man, not sure what happened. I'll join in next year. The next year, England swept northern France, almost taking Paris. But once again, where was Charles? Oh man, I'm so sorry. I promise.
So this dude is a fucking... He's not... Come on. Why is he not joining? Like, come on,
next
dude.
Year, I'll be there. The next year came, and a fed-up Henry
My ass
decided
next
he
year.
was gonna sit
You're never gonna be there.
Just as
We all
Charles
know.
ravaged the French at the Battle of Pavia and captured the French king. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I totally kicked France's butt. That's great. So, can I have the French throne like we agreed?
No.
No.
Why?
What? And also, I don't want to marry your ugly daughter anymore. Ugly?
What the
Have
fuck?
you seen your chin? Mummy says it's a strong chin for a strong boy. As Henry's alliance with Charles fell apart, Henry knew his days as a warrior were over. This was a problem for Henry, but it was a bigger problem for his wife. Catherine of Aragon had two jobs. The first was to give Henry a male heir, but the second was to maintain an alliance with her relatives in Spain, including her nephew. She had failed, and Henry's sexy eyes began to wander. Home from
Oh, man. But this is terrible. This is fucking terrible, man. And it's just... and then he's gonna go from juxtaposition himself from one wife to another. It's gonna be fucked up, man. Do you not feel anything? Why would you leave her? Even though you married her as a widow. Like, why?
his wars, Henry ate up his daily 5,000 calories of meat as an infatuation began to grow for one of his wife's ladies-in-waiting, Anne Boleyn. Beautiful.
Anne Boleyn. I know about this. They made a show called Anne Boleyn with the black lead, and it's like everybody's talking about how bad, like, why would they do that? What the fuck is going on? Why is it woke and shit like that? I'm like, that's true. Like, this is history, and so this is what Anne Boleyn is. I don't know anything about Anne Boleyn. Now it makes sense, and it's like I just remember that show, and I'm like, what the fuck? How can they fuck up something like that? Like, race swapping, really? Come on, dude. I know it's a multicultural society in Western society, but come on, stop. One thing is, like, history is history, and multicultural societies probably won't succeed for too long. Come on. Let's be honest. All right?
Intelligent, cultured. She was exactly Henry's type. Now, Henry had had dozens of mistresses, including Anne's sister, but Anne didn't want to just be Henry's side chick. She wanted to be his queen. Henry
she's some fucked up person, huh?
sent dozens of letters, thirsty love poems. In one, he proclaimed that he would like to kiss her pretty duckies. Henry's lungs were on fire, but Anne kept him at just the right distance to drive him crazy and push him to find a way to get rid of his current wife. Wolsey, I want a divorce. And as the representative of the Pope here in England, I expect you to sort it out.
Come on, dude. Come on, man. I know, but, like, come on, man.
Quickly
Really?
and quietly. I don't want this to turn into a Europe-wide scandal.
Why you
Majesty.
gotta...
Hey, Big Papa! My boy Henry says he wants to divorce his wife. Any chance?
Oh,
To
fuck.
Henry's shock and horror, Wolsey deferred the case back to the Pope in Rome. To make matters worse, after all the wars in Europe, the Pope was currently under the thumb of Charles V. Now everybody knew what was going on, and Henry's divorce trial had become a pawn of greater European politics. For Wolsey,
Wow.
the decision was a disaster. His job was to keep Henry happy, and Henry was very, very unhappy.
Shit!
Nevertheless, the divorce trial began. Henry's case rested upon the Bible verse in Leviticus that claimed marrying your brother's widow would lead to childlessness, and Henry was certainly having a hard time getting a male heir. He argued that the Pope had got it wrong when he allowed Henry to marry his brother's widow, and that now divorce was the only solution.
Come on, you're gonna turn your unfortunate life into a reality in order to get what you want? Come on, man. Really?
However, the Pope and Charles V acquired some interesting letters from an unknown source. He wants to kiss her pretty duckies? Man, this guy's loins are on fire. The Pope now knew the case for divorce may not actually be found in Henry's Bible, but in Henry's pants. After escaping Charles V, the Pope did send out one Cardinal Campeggio to oversee the trial. Campeggio was an old man racked with gout. It took him 6 painful months to travel from Rome to England, and when he finally got there, this kept happening. Hey, I need you to take a look at this evidence. I can't. My gout is acting up. Hey, are you ready to take my testimony?
What the fuck?
I can't. My gout is acting up. Hey, can you please make...
Hey, can somebody tell me what a gout is? I don't know what that is. Okay, whatever it is, he seems to have a problem, okay?
Make a decision. I can't. Your gout is acting up. My gout is acting up.
What
Anne
the
Boleyn,
fuck?
with her Protestant views in support of the Reformation, suspected the Pope was just delaying. For 2 whole years, the trial dragged on, and in the end, the Pope simply said, no divorce for you.
Oh, shit.
Henry, the king that had previously defended the Pope militarily from France and intellectually from the reformist ideas of Martin Luther, who had once respected the Pope above all, now found the Pope standing between him and fourth base. Your Majesty, what will you do? I'm the king, dum-dum. I can do whatever I want. What? For his failure, Henry removed Wolsey from the court, a decision that was likely influenced by Anne Boleyn, who disliked the cardinal. Having fallen from grace and with potential charges of treason over his head, Wolsey died of illness a year later. Then Henry set about removing England from the influence of the Pope. Hey, if you do that, I'll excommunicate you. Who cares, man? Oh no, apathy. My weakness.
My God.
Henry gathered theologians and scholars together to help him make his case against the Pope. Together, they argued to the people of England that the Pope's rule over the church was basically a takeover of what had once been a self-governing, national English church. And if that sounds familiar, some historians do believe this moment may have laid the foundations for English Euroscepticism. That's right, Brexit may have been influenced by Henry's explosive loins.
Damn, what the fuck? So, this is insane, dude. All that because he wants a divorce. This is insane.
Large, the people gave Henry their support, and those that didn't were going to be in for a rough time. But for now, Henry assumed the role of supreme head of the English church, and his next divorce trial was a foregone conclusion. Catherine of Aragon was Aragon, and Anne Boleyn.
What about her? What about Catherine? What did she do after this? Like, that's so tragic, and this is just sad, man. This is just sad, and now you're gonna find some beautiful bitch from somewhere, and then you're gonna marry, and then I bet you're gonna leave her too, and it's gonna be so fucked up, it's not even a joke. And she is not really that beautiful, really. Why so much for her, man? Why so much? It's not like she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen or anything. I guess you were like really fired up, I guess. I don't know, man.
Was in. All right, I've upended the entire country to be with you, so you'd better give me a son, okay? Now, did you get my letter about the duckies?
How would you know she's gonna give you a son? Come on, man. It could be another bunch of girls. Like, really?
Having finally married the girl of his dreams, it was party time for Henry. And what a party. Life in the Tudor court was non-stop.
But it must feel really like out of place to get married like after all these years after being married, to remarry again and again. It must feel really bad. I don't know why this guy feels like it's the biggest moment of his life. It probably feels like another birthday. I don't know, but it's not like the greatest thing. Probably the greatest thing for her because she's the queen now. But it's weird. Why is he celebrating so much about this just because he likes her and wants a son or whatever? It's just ridiculous. Okay.
Huge banquets with each person eating on average 5,000 calories a day, and no vegetables. Those are for poor people. Rich people ate meat.
Oh no, that's terrible. That's bad for health. Even if it's like old ages, like even in the Middle Ages. Come on.
So you know what else is for rich people? Constipation. But don't let that stop the party. The toilets are communal.
Shit.
And Henry himself was the center of everything. He ate the best food.
Yeah, it does constipate you if you eat too much meat and shit. It's just not... It's unhealthy to eat too much. If you haven't eaten in a while, then you can eat some. Don't eat all the time. It's just not good for you, you know?
1,200 pairs of shoes. He didn't even have to wipe his own bum bum. Life was great.
Oh,
Everyone, I give
somebody else had to wipe his bum bum.
you Your Majesty, King Henry VIII.
Oh,
But how did they pay for it all? Well, influenced by his fairly Protestant new wife. Since Henry had overturned the organization of the church, this is how they paid for it. Oh my goodness, how awful. Selling fake fragments of the cross? Vials of Jesus'
Whoa.
blood that you got from a duck? Using religion in this
Jeez.
way? This is terrible. I must confiscate all this money at once. Yes, how awful. I must
oh God.
take all of this away. Immediately. Monasteries
It's almost like he's stealing.
across the nation were dissolved and their riches placed in the royal
I guess he's
coffers.
stealing.
Obviously, many people weren't too happy about this, but Henry had a plan for that as well.
Oh.
Henry's descent into tyranny had begun. As any who
And now he's a tyrannical piece of shit with no sense of, like, I don't know, no sense of proper life. Like, really, he remarries again with a queen that was like thirsty for power and shit. This is some fucking fucked up life now. And now he's like fucking tyrannical. He should be like, what is going on? What am I doing? This is terrible. I should not be doing this. But no, instead, he just becomes a terrible man. Come on.
who rejected his new claim as supreme head of the English church found their heads on the chopping block. And so Henry partied. He danced. He sang. He ate. He jousted.
Oh, fuck! Don't die! I don't know, maybe you should. You killed so many people?
Violate widow.
Violate widows. That's the worst part about all this. You can get fat and die, it doesn't mean. You could be mean and somebody can forgive you. But violating widows, bro, they're widows, bro. They're widows. Leave them alone, let them be. Come on. Don't violate. Come on, man. Oh,
In
shit!
1536, Henry fell from his horse in a jousting accident.
Wow.
Not for the first time, but certainly the heaviest fall he had taken yet. Some historians believe the brain damage caused by the incident may have violently accelerated Henry's descent into tyranny.
Wow, now he's... Is it true that when your mind is takes a hit from something, you lose your mind and your behavior can change? Is that true? If that is true, then we gotta be careful, bro. We don't want to be Henry VIII. We don't want to be fucking violent maniacs. We can't. This is ridiculous.
Executions in England ramped up. During his reign, it's estimated 57 to 72,000 people were put to death. Rich or poor, big or small, no one was safe.
That's fucking massacre. That's crazy.
And the most prominent victim of all was to be Henry's own wife. It had been
Oh, his victim is his own wife. She's the one that begged to be a queen. Fuck this.
3 years since their marriage, and had been pregnant 4 times, yet she had
Wow.
only been able to produce one healthy child, a girl. What's more,
What's the point of all this remarrying, fucking divorcing your wife by fucking with the whole world to divorce your wife and then remarrying? What's the point? Dude, think before you make choices, man. You got so many girls now. Like, do you even give a fuck about your daughters now? It's like, come on, dude. Why do you want, like, I get it. We all want sons, okay? Sons can grow up and protect your family and shit. But come on, if you don't get one, don't fucking change marriages for it. Come on, man.
it's possible she had been going around insulting Henry's manhood. Henry's
Oh.
eyes, once again, began to wander.
Is that true? Why? Some of these wives are complete bitches. I gotta be honest. Like, some of these women are fucked up, man. Like, really. Like, your one husband and you're gonna do this to him? That is a possibility. We don't know if she really said it, but it's fucked up that if she even did, you know?
His new top man, Thomas Cromwell, didn't want to end up like Cardinal Wolsey, and so he came up with a plan. There was a court musician who had been quite flirtatious in public with the Queen. Well, Thomas Cromwell and his boys got a forced confession out of him, saying that it didn't stop at innocent flirtation.
Oh my god! This is why you don't remarry. Do you understand? You marry young, not like 15 years or anything. You marry young at like 23 or something, and then you set for life. Never divorce, never even think of divorce. This is what happens. This is what fucking happens. If you stay in marriage ever since being young until the day you die, you will be loyal to them. That's the thing. Till the day you die, you're gonna be loyal to each other. You don't fucking leave and remarry and shit like that. This the kind of shit is what's gonna happen. Illicit affairs, fucked up shit, weird garbage. That's exactly what's gonna happen, you know?
And the charges came rolling in. Listen, Anne, we need to talk.
Oh no, you're gonna divorce me, aren't you? Just like your last wife.
Oh yes, bitch! You suck! Come on, I'd rather live a fucking virgin than live with a bitch like you. The fuck? So this is Anne Boleyn? This is how she was? What the fuck? I thought she was like, hey, the legendary queen of like the biggest queen thing. You know, everybody's like, also like they race swapped it in the TV show. I thought like it's some legendary queen, and that's why. But no, it's I don't know. We'll see. Let's see.
Oh no! Come here. Shh. No, I'm not gonna divorce you. It's much worse than that. Anne was charged with adultery, perversion, even incest, and plotting to kill the king himself. The jury
Is that true? But I don't think she did all that. This is fucking crazy.
found her guilty, including her own uncle and ex-fiancé, both fearing the wrath of the king. And on May 19th, 1536, Anne Boleyn was Anne Boleyn. Literally.
Oh my god! What? I can't believe this. And also, like, we don't even know if she like had an affair with some asshole out there. We don't know. But that dude actually confessed, so maybe she did. And it's all a mess. I don't know, man. It's all a mess. It's crazy. Okay, fuck this.
The next day, Henry married one of Anne's ladies-in-waiting, Jane Seymour.
Hey, honestly, I have to admit, I hate cheaters. I hate people that are like, especially women, when they commit adultery and shit like that. I can't stand it. I feel really bad. Why? I don't expect that from women. You know, a man did it. A man cheated. It's terrible. It's wrong. But it's to be expected because men are always, chasing women and whatnot. But women doing that, it's just weird. It's just fucked up, man. I get it. Like, you don't like the manhood of your king, your husband. I get it. Maybe there's different solutions instead of going around and fucking someone else. You know, that's the only thing I can say, you know.
His third wife, after Anne had smack-talked his manhood, and since he still had no male heir, Henry went on a campaign to ensure the public knew he was as virile as it gets. He had this famous portrait painted of the manliest man I've...
So this is how he looked? Look at him. This is as clear as it can get. He probably looked like that. He looks like that. Maybe I gotta check out and see how he looks. I don't know, man. So if you have daughters, it's not like you're not manly. I mean, come on, you still have offspring. That makes you a man to begin with. Like, come on.
I've ever seen. And later, he would even have his physician make a declaration about...
But Anne Boleyn is the one that made all them rumors come to life. So fuck that bitch. I don't care, man. I don't know what Anne Boleyn did, but fuck that bitch. From what I've seen from this video, that's all I could say.
His health. King Henry is a fine specimen of a man, and please don't make me say this. Say it.
Oh.
And every time I look at him, I wish I was a woman.
What the fuck?
After his jousting accident, the king had badly injured his leg and was no longer very active. Yet he was still eating his daily 5,000 calories. So
I don't think you should be eating that much.
by now,
like,
Henry
really?
was extremely unhealthy. For the remainder of his life, he would...
You could just not eat for a whole day. And then things would set right inside your body. Like, honestly, if you're like obese and fat, just don't eat for 1 day. Or maybe 2 days in a week. You leave it, and then you're gonna be normal. Like, honestly, at least you're gonna drop some weight, you know. So come on, don't eat too much.
Would incur a number of illnesses, and his injured leg ulcers would ooze stinking pus. A fine specimen of a man.
Oh my god! So there was no medical attention, like proper medical attention back then. So there's a pus coming out of his leg. that is a death sentence right there, dude. Like, wow.
Indeed. On the church front, Henry's new and now pregnant wife was
Whoa.
a devout Catholic, and she pleaded with the king to reinstate the monasteries. Henry was sick of wives
And she's a blonde. Man, Henry VIII is lucky. Like, really? Like, seriously.
meddling in his business, and he bluntly warned her to remember what happened to Anne Boleyn. Since splitting with the Pope, Henry had been hard at work determining the theology of his new Church of England. It kept many Catholic traditions, while on the other hand embracing some reformist ideas, such as requiring the use of a new Bible not in Latin, but in English. The cover of Henry's new Bible depicted the people appearing to worship a giant King Henry. And in the corner, there's some people being put to death, just for good measure.
Oh my
For any
God.
who opposed Henry's ideas, whether Catholic or Protestant, for any who rebelled against him, it would be off with their
Oh,
heads.
no.
In October 1537, Henry finally got what he had been waiting for. His
Whoa.
wife Jane gave birth to a healthy boy.
Yay!
However, the triumph
What's the point? He became a terrible human being. Might not even raise his boy to be the next king properly, you know, because he's old and fat and shit, and also like his leg is leaking pus, and I don't know. Everybody seems like a power grabbing, hungry piece of shit around him. It's weird. I don't know, man.
soon turned to tragedy as Jane Seymour died days later from complications during the
Oh
birth.
no, I feel bad for her. She's completely innocent for all this. From what I've seen, she's been completely innocent. She's a blonde, beautiful woman, and she died. And I feel bad for her, you know.
Henry mourned Jane, the woman who had given him a son,
Wow.
for 2 years.
That makes sense, you know. Despite being a dumbass and a piece of shit, he still mourned her loss, and he feels for her because she was the one that gave him what he wanted. That's good. Kind of mean, kind of like selfish, but it's fine, I guess.
Your Majesty, it's time to choose your next wife.
Thomas, not now. Can't you see I'm in mourning?
Wow, next wife, why?
That one.
How many beautiful women do you need, one after the other? What if they also start making fun of your manhood and shit? What the fuck? Some women go crazy, I guess. I don't know.
The woman Thomas Cromwell had lined up for Henry's next marriage was the sister
Anne
of a
of
powerful
Cleves.
German duke. But all Henry cared about was that she was pretty as pie. And Thomas Cromwell promised that indeed she was. However, when she arrived in England, Henry was less than pleased.
Wow.
Your Majesty, let me introduce you to your fourth wife, Anne of Cleves. What?
She looks plain, I guess. We saw the picture just now, and she looks okay. Not all white women look beautiful, I guess. I don't know.
What's that smell? I think it's your legs, sire.
No, it's Anne of Cleves. She's ugly. This is treason. What?
Oh,
Off with
fuck.
his head.
Henry found his new wife so repulsive that he never consummated the marriage. And
Man, don't hurt her. Come on, just talk normally to her. You don't have to like, I don't know, sleep with her or whatever. You don't have to. And she seems very innocent. Look at her, man. She looks really like sad, you know.
and divorced her just 6 months later. And for bringing Henry an ugly, stinky
man.
woman, along with additional charges of plotting treason, Thomas Cromwell lost his head.
He should have thought before he fucking, showed her or brought her, made her, his wife and shit. Come on!
The very same day of Cromwell's execution, Henry married his fifth wife, the famed beauty Catherine Howard. She's believed to have only been 17 at the time.
Wait,
wife.
what?
Lost his
Wait,
head.
what?
The very same day of Cromwell's execution, Henry married his fifth wife, the famed beauty Catherine Howard. She's believed to have only been 17 at the time.
Oh.
Henry was 49. And
The
like
fuck?
Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard
That's kind of like pedophilia. I don't know, man. It's not good. Not good. I don't know. I guess. Nah. It's too much. Not good. Not good.
didn't last long. You see, for some reason, she may not have been entirely satisfied with her 49-year-old fine specimen of a man, and it's possible she engaged in a number of extramarital affairs.
Oh no! This is why you don't remarry, dude. You gotta get a bunch of like a bitch that is not even into you and never will be into you no matter what, and she's gonna find some assholes to fuck. Like she's no different than a $2 whore. Like, come on.
Including
Really?
one with her cousin, Thomas Culpepper. When
Oh,
Henry
God,
found
her
out,
cousin?
he was devastated.
How
Oh.
could she do this to me?
But, sire, don't you have hundreds of mistresses?
Shut up, Barry. That's not the...
Well, he's the king, so I guess he can go marry a bunch of women. I don't know. Unless he has to stay loyal to them, right? But I don't know, man. He's the king, so I guess he can do it. But if you're not a king, if you're a man and you're not a king, I don't know, man. And then if you're like a woman, that's even more, like even worse. Like, seriously.
Point. Your Majesty, you're crying. I'm not crying. It's just that sometimes when I get sad...
You should have been with the Anna Wells, something like that. You know, the one before that he divorced in 6 months. You should have been with her. She seems like a good person. You know, that's the place where you stop forever and never fucking find another woman. Why? Why you gotta go remarry and ruin it for yourself? Come on.
Dad, water comes out of my eyes!
For her treason, Catherine Howard met the same fate as Anne Boleyn in 1542. So we've had...
If the fact that she, cheated, I don't know about killing, but I guess she got something in return. For doing that kind of horrible shit. Like, how can you, like, stand someone cheating on you? Like, you cannot stand someone cheating on you. Like, really, you can't. I'm not saying you have to behead them or anything. I'm just saying that that's too much, too much. I guess she met her fate. I guess too much for her, but still, like...
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, look out. Here comes survived. Henry married the daughter of a royal official, Catherine Parr, in 1543.
Another Catherine? How many Catherines does he need?
And she appears to have been a good companion to Henry. She cared for the aging king. And by now was so heavy, it took several men to winch him onto his horse. She acted as a mediator within the family. And
she seems to care, okay? So, that's great,
convinced the king to restore his 2 daughters to the line of succession. Their marriage did have one hiccup, however, when Catherine dared disagree with the king over the subject of theology. It's a miracle because when the priest says the words of institution, the bread turns into the body of Christ. Well, if you put the bread in a box for 3 months, is it a miracle that it turns moldy?
Treason!
You can't just call everything treason, Henry. The king called for her arrest, as serious charges were placed over her head. However, in the end, she told Henry that she had not been disagreeing with him, but simply learning from him. And so when the guards came to arrest her, the king told them to make like an Anne and cleave. Catherine Parr stayed with Henry right until the end. As he aged into his later years, in increasing pain and ill health, he grew ever more suspicious and moody. The once generous, promising young king was now feared by...
Now he's old and fucking corrupted spiritually, and now he's like very paranoid and fucking... It's almost like a evil character from Lord of the Rings. It's like, this man is suspicious, kill him. It's like that. It's like some evil ghost has fucking possessed him, and now he's like evil as fuck. Like, it's almost like Gollum. Reminds me of Gollum and his, how he turned into fucked up creature. It's like that. Oh my god. Wow.
By all around him. Sigmund, I don't have much longer. Hold me. Of course, sire. Do you have any final wishes?
How?
And now we're back to the beginning. The beginning of this video. How about
one last conquest in France? And so in 1544, Henry made for Calais. The pesky French had been supporting the Scottish in their ongoing wars with England, and they also owed Henry some money. So the extremely unhealthy king personally led a siege against the French city of Boulogne. The English dug tunnels under the castle, and on the 13th of September, the French surrendered. A glorious victory.
Finally, he achieved what he wanted. But he's a fucked up human being at the same time.
For Henry. In actuality, the whole misadventure nearly bankrupted England, and they ended up giving Boulogne back to the French a few years later. But shh, don't tell Henry. He's having his moment. Finally,
wait, what?
Victory for Henry. In actuality, the whole misadventure nearly bankrupted England, and they ended up giving Boulogne back to the French.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
A few years later. But shh, don't tell Henry.
Don't tell him.
Having his moment. Finally, in 1547, a 55-year-old Henry, lapsing in and out of consciousness, passed away.
So he died in his 50s, okay.
His son, Edward, succeeded him, but died just 5 years later.
Why? Why did he die so fast? What? His son, only son? Oh, come on.
His daughter, Mary, briefly took the reins and steered the country back towards the Pope. But then his second daughter embraced reformist ideas and gradually transformed England into a Protestant country. Henry's desperation to marry Anne Boleyn and his resulting feud with the Pope had changed the course of English history and religion forever.
Oh, that motherfucker. Somebody... This is just fucking wrong. All that shit because he couldn't stand things. Like, he disagreed with things. Come on. This is fucked up, dude. Now there's like complete change. That's fucked up, man. Like, think before you act. Especially if you're a king. Like, come on.
Unfortunately, none of Henry's children had heirs, and when Elizabeth I died, Henry's lineage ended, with the House of Stuart replacing the House of Tudor. So then you might think, all that effort, a life filled with so much frustration, yet he never conquered France, he barely had a male heir, and his lineage died out. The egotistical man Henry grew sick and cruel, and then died. So why are we all so fascinated with King Henry VIII? Why not Henry II or IV?
Damn!
Well, without mentioning the many important things his reign did achieve,
reinvigorated English naval tradition, revolutionized English healthcare. Damn.
One of his biggest goals was to go down in history, and you can put a big green check beside that one, because everything he did and how he asserted his control and authority over everyone around him has come to be viewed as the epitome of the word king. And also because of the wife killings. Yeah, definitely the wife killings.
I don't know. Damn. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. That was Henry VIII by Oversimplified. This is a very big ass reaction. My God. I didn't expect this 26-minute reaction to become a 1 hour long reaction. My God. I hope you liked it. If you made it till now, I apologize if I kind of offended you in a way. I don't know. I don't mean to, okay? I'm just a peaceful man, you know, trying to get around and shit, and I'm sorry, okay? My God, this reaction has gone on for too long. 15 minutes is not what I expected. I don't know if I should even cut it out or what. It's insane, okay? But, you know, I guess I'll upload it as it is. You need to see how I react, right? So... my God. But I hope you really liked this. If you made it till now, I hope you really enjoyed this reaction, and I'm sorry if I ended up offending you in some way or something, because some reactions sometimes I get comments saying hateful things and stuff from random people, you know, and I'm like, I don't remember saying anything wrong. And then it's like, maybe sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. It's just ridiculous, okay? And I'm sorry if that's why I'm sorry if I really offended you in any way or what. Because it's all politics and everything. And if I sounded ignorant and whatnot, then I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best to be focused and be good, okay? But Henry VIII is not a joke. Henry VIII is crazy. All the wife killings, multiple marriages. Dude, why do you need so many marriages? Just fucking stay with one person. If you can't raise a boy, then forget it. Maybe it's not in your fate, I guess. Just think. Like, do you need? Just go and live somewhere else. You can grow your lineage and stuff with your daughters and stuff. You don't have to work so hard. Don't. I know that you're gonna lose your power and the the leader status and everything, the king status, but still, like, you don't need to be that greedy. It's fine, you know. It doesn't have to be. You're not a failure or anything. You tried your best, okay? So all these wife killings and just a mess, especially Anne Boleyn. That bitch really fucked up everything. Really did, okay? So, and also, like, there's multiple wives that came later. Like, one of them is like a complete serial adulterer, and it's like, fuck this. It's crazy, okay? But whatever he wanted to do, I guess he did. And he was satisfied for a time. And then he died, and then things went back to the same, but it's fine, okay? He died happily, so whatever. But he's known to eat a lot. That's what I know from Henry VIII. He eats a lot, okay? So that's all I know. That's all that makes him really famous, I guess. But yeah, Henry VIII by Oversimplified. If you like this reaction, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is my backup channel. This is where I upload like 3 videos a day. And also like go check out my main channel. The link will be in the description. Go check it out. And if you like it over there, subscribe over there, because you'll be thoroughly entertained over there. There's a lot of reaction videos. You'll be thoroughly entertained. If you like it there, subscribe over there. If you like this reaction, subscribe over here. Subscribe to both my channels. Show me support. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with getting entertained. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a long reaction like this, okay? So please make sure to subscribe to both my channels. And if you have any videos that you want me to react to, please type down in the comment section and note it down and react to it. I'll even say your name, okay? On to the next Oversimplified videos in a few days or a week later, okay? But I'm gonna be doing more Oversimplified videos. I'm gonna finish this whole channel. I will, okay? So no worries there. If you like it, you want to stick around for more, subscribe to both my channels, show me support, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.